I will be redoing my speech 3 over a nonprofit organization. The 3 things I really want to fix in this video is not rambling as much, making direct eye contact at all times, and revising everything that I hit. Hi, my name is Madison Edwards, and I'll be talking about the local nonprofit organization called Rapha House. Rapha House originated in 2003. Its headquarters is actually located here in Joplin, Missouri. You can find the store down on Main Street by Arvis Bank. Rapha House helps get girls out of human trafficking across seas, mainly third world countries such as Nepal, Cambodia. They provide them with safe houses, education, counseling, and vocational options. Some general information about sex trafficking and how it kind of gets started and how they get the girls is these traffickers go into these very poor villages. They convince their parents that if they give them their girls, they'll take them to the nearest city. They'll get them to be a maid, waitress, bellhop, busgirl, and send the parents $10 each month. $10 doesn't sound like much to us, but to them it means everything. If they have more of a family, that's a lot of food that they can buy for their family for a month. So of course parents are hopelessly trusting these men and giving them their daughters, when the reality to the fact is these girls are actually being sold into brothels, and from there they're sold from trafficker to trafficker. In some cases girls do escape, but most of the time they are captured again and taken back to the brothels where they are punished very badly. CNN actually did cover a story a couple of years ago over Cambodia women and how some of them actually do sell their daughters into sex trafficking willingly. I won't go into full detail of the stories and everything that happened to the girls just because it's a very sensitive subject to be talking about. But one of the reporters asked the mother how she felt about giving up her daughter, and her response was, and I quote, "It was very heartbreaking, but what can I say?" I find it very heartbreaking that a mother said that about her daughter. It's really sad, and this is reality for a lot of people in the world, and the fact that we have all this information and we're not doing anything to abolish it, it's kind of depressing if you think about it. More about the safe houses and everything. They are located across seas. There's legal reasons why they aren't here in the United States. Even though most of the sex trafficking does happen in third world countries like Nepal and Cambodia, like I said earlier. These safe houses are kind of like a community-based type thing. Rapha House buys acres of land and they build all these houses where the girls can actually stay. Sometimes if the girls have more siblings, they'll go out and grab their siblings and bring them into the houses just so that their siblings don't have to go through the pain of sex trafficking either. Or if the parents want to keep their siblings, the Rapha House will send rice to their parents each month, making sure that they are being fed and that they don't have to give up their daughters again. Also, what you can find on a Rapha House area is education, which I find very fantastic because these girls are getting a normal life again, and it's very uncommon in third world countries for girls to get education. So they are giving them a chance to have a kind of a foot in the door and having a leverage and having this education to help them get really good jobs and everything. They can also get vocational options where they can sew and do cosmetology, which is really fantastic because that's kind of a good therapy. If you think about it, some people go towards sewing and cosmetology as a therapeutic type of thing. Along with therapy, they do get counseling. A lot of bad things go in during a brothel, and like I said, I'm not going to talk about any of the stories that I've heard from the co-founder and executive director Stephanie Freed, but it's very heartbreaking, and it's just something that once you hear of it, you want it abolished. So they do get counseling. Another thing, if you are interested, or anyone who's listening to this is interested in donating, you can go to raphahouse.org. That's RAPHA house.org. Or you can go to their store located in Joplin on Main Street down by Arvis, and you can donate. A really cool thing that I found out from Stephanie Freed is every 80 cents out of $1, does go to the girls themselves. That goes to like material and some extra things, and the other 20 cents is kind of for like law issues and everything that comes into rescuing these girls. Johnny Carino is where I work and discovered Rapha House, and actually is the reason why I'm good friends with Stephanie Freed. We support them. We've done it 4 times now. We started back in the summer of 2015. We have done it 4 times, like I said. I don't know how much we raised this past time, which was here this January. Those numbers have yet to come back. But the 3 times we did it before, we've raised about over $15,000, which is absolutely phenomenal. And it's great to think that I helped with that. Also, like I said, the girls do vocational things and they sew. That's part of their donations. I bought this bag from Rapha House and the girls themselves made it. And it's comforting knowing that a girl who was saved out of sex trafficking made this bag for me. And my money that I spent on it is actually going to her. So it's really cool. And it's nice to know that something great as Rapha House did originate here in Joplin, Missouri. I'm wearing a Rapha House t-shirt, as you can see, and it says love, rescue, and heal. That's their motto. They want to love, they want to rescue, and they want to heal these girls and make sure that they don't have to worry about this sex trafficking ever again. And it's just an all-around great organization. I hit on human trafficking and how it gets started. I talked about the safe houses, education, counseling, vocational options, and I have hit on donations. And if you are interested in donating, that's raphahouse.org, RAPHA house.org. All of my information I gotten from Stephanie, CNN News, and raphahouse.org. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed listening more about Rapha House. Take care.